Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, 7-year-old among 2 killed in boat crash on Piscataqua River. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Tim Callery.
New Hampshire and new beginnings are happening all around us.
At Lovering Mitsubishi, we're celebrating 2 new beginnings, starting with the all-new 2018 Eclipse Cross, with modern styling and technology like Android.
Day on the water taking a tragic turn on Saturday. It was on the Newington side of the Piscataqua River where authorities say a 24-foot Boston whaler carrying 4 people collided with a buoy.
One person was thrown from the boat and initially was not located upon the first 911 call, and a short time later the operator had located that person.
New Hampshire Marine Patrol identifying 56-year-old Lori Stewart of Elliott, Maine as one of 2 people who died, the second in Elliott, Maine Elementary School first grader.
Mrs. Gearing, the principal, said 2 or 3 times a day, Caitlin would come to her and hug her and say, "How's it going, Mrs. Gearing?" I mean, that's the kind of person she was.
A small memorial now grows at the Elliott boat launch. Superintendent Dr. Mary Nash says the district is working to help students and staff deal with the loss.
For their initial understanding of what has happened and where we are going in the grieving process.
A 5-year-old boy was also hurt in the accident and is recovering in a Boston hospital. Officials say the boat was being driven by 59-year-old John Wickman, also of Elliott, Maine.
Initially, we believe that operator inattention may play a contributing factor, although the entire investigation is still pending.
And now officials say this is a grim reminder for everyone as we head into boating season to take precautions as they head out onto the water. Now, anyone who may have witnessed this crash is asked to contact New Hampshire Marine Patrol. Reporting live from our Seacoast Bureau, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. String of robberies within a mile of each other may be connected. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Check this out. 1 room of beautiful North American hardwood flooring installed for just $9.99. That's right, and this isn't just any hardwood. This is genuine Armstrong hardwood, the most trusted name in flooring. Call National Floors Direct at 888-400-FLOOR.
I am giving him the chance. He sold me the knife.
Roshana Puccarell, working alone at the Stop and Save Market when the young suspect seen on security video walked in.
He sold me the knife, and I ran away from here, and he took the money.
That teen robber looking a lot like this guy, who hid Prime Energy Gas a few blocks away, also on Crescent Street. Surveillance cameras there catching image and sound. The suspect brandishing a knife. On this night, he's wearing the North Face hoodie tied tight around his face. He runs off with $300.
It's upsetting, and I'm fearful. I'm afraid.
African American, maybe 17 to 18 years old. He wasn't as lucky at Crescent Express Gas a few days later.
You know, we're not ready to give him money. For why? Why give me my hard work money?
The clerk says when the kid pulled a knife, his manager pulled out his Brockton Slugger.
So my manager tried to have a baseball bat. He tried to jump, and he tried to beat him, and he ran.
Still shaken, Roshana Puccarell says it's time to get another job.
I just work now until Wednesday, and after that I do not work here.
Police believe the 2 gas station holdups are definitely the same young suspect. They're also investigating if he's the same young man seen in the surveillance video at the Stop and Save convenience store.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Family, friends, law enforcement celebrate life of Corporal Eugene Cole. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine. Let's Sorry about that. It looks like we're having a little technical difficulties with our video.
I'm Stan from Frank 107.5.
And I'm Holly, and there's over $100,000 in this vault with your name on it.
Listen weekday mornings for your chance to win cash with Frank's $1,000 minutes.
The Bank of Frank is open.
Frank 107.5.
Corporal Eugene Cole and approach.
A final call and a final goodbye to Corporal Gene Cole, a man and an officer who was loved by so many.
American soldier.
A sea of law enforcement officers in different uniforms filling the center, his brothers in blue walking his casket to his police cruiser, parked center stage, an ode to the job that he loved.
Gene worked every day to make Somerset County and Norridgewock a safer place to live.
A man dedicated to his hometown, to his post, to his wife.
But Cheryl, you were the apple of his eye.
And his entire family.
Help me, Lord, 'cause I don't understand your ways.
His brother Tom singing through the pain like they often did together. Music, just another one of Gene's many passions.
I'm going to try to get through it. It's a song saying how I feel, because I know one day I'll see him again.
And his son David, heartbroken for his loss and his mother's loss, struggling to find the words for today's service.
I sat there and thought, dumb it down. Or as my father always says, keep it simple. Kiss. And then he would laugh like he made that up.
But smiling through the tears behind his eyes, remembering the good and staying strong, just like his father, as he continues on in his footsteps as a fellow deputy.
Rest easy, Dad. We've got the watch from here.
In Bangor, Kathleen Jordan, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Trump may leave the nuclear deal Tuesday. Here's what's to come next. A U.S. exit from the 2015 nuclear deal begins with President Donald Trump's anticipated decision on Tuesday to restore sanctions against Iran oil exports. The Trump administration must then decide whether to wide powerful U.S. sanctions to punish countries that continue to do business with Iran. Trump could buy his team time to continue negotiations and revise deal by giving foreign countries time to comply with the restored sanctions. President Trump says he will announce his long-awaited decision on the nuclear deal on Tuesday, likely kicking off a risky and complicated effort to bring international pressure on Tehran. New York Attorney General to resign after report he abused 4 women. New York Attorney General Eric said he will resign at the end of the day Tuesday following reported allegations from 4 women that he abused them. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.